So Travis, tell us about this upcoming Zips season. A lot of people have been hyping it to be the season where the Zips basically go to that next level, the next level that everyone's expecting them to be under Terry Bowden for his third season. Kind of give us an overview of what to expect this season.
I feel like we really made strides over the last couple of years, and this does seem to be, the next stepping stone this year, and making that bowl game, conference championships, that kind of thing. It's obviously that's on everybody's mind in the conference, but we're just really excited to get going.
Now, you personally last season won the Doc Smith Award for the most outstanding player from Akron. Kind of give us a little overview of what you felt when you won the award, and basically what does it show for you and your passion for Akron?
It was very humbling to win an award like that, especially as an offensive lineman. You don't expect things like that, But yeah, it was very humbling, and I was just very grateful to get something like that.
And now for this past season that just happened, the team went 5-7, 4-4 in conference play. It was a huge improvement over the consecutive 1-11 seasons and especially Terry Bowden's second season. It was a good leap. And what can you say what you've learned from last season that you're going to take into this coming season?
Just confidence, really. I mean, that was the biggest thing. Those last few games that we won really gave us a lot of confidence. Not only, for those games, but going into the off season, it's a lot easier to work harder when you can see that your work is paying off, and that the wins are starting to come.
Now, overall, with the Zips for this season, Terry Bowden has been a huge impact for the team itself and also for Akron football in general. Kind of give us a little overview of what Terry Bowden has brought to the team since he came here 2 years ago to where you guys are now. Once again, you're touted to be the next big team to take that big leap to that next step in the Mid-American Conference. Kind of talk about what Terry Bowden has brought to the team.
I think the number one thing is he made us all confident again. You know what I mean? We were kind of down my freshman year in 2011, obviously, and didn't have great years. But I think he really made it fun for us again and made us confident again. And when you're confident and having fun, good things can happen.
And now you play on the offensive line. Offensive linemen are they have to know what's going on offense at all times. What can you say about the offense that's a little bit different from last year to this year, coming season right now?
I mean, every year you have to deal with graduation and, losing guys, that kind of thing. And it's all about just chemistry, especially up front. We all have to communicate together, and really sometimes because of our fast-paced offense, know what each other are thinking without saying anything. And that's just the biggest thing that I really want to get accomplished, in camp with us is just that chemistry. That's our number one focus.
And last year, it was a big game against Michigan where you just came just a yard short from pulling up the biggest upset last season, arguably. Now, this season, you got Pittsburgh and Penn State. Kind of talk a little more about those matchups and how big it will be for the program.
It's huge. I mean, anytime you get to play a big school like that, you can really put Akron on the map as far as playing on national, televised games and that kind of thing. So I think the Michigan game last year gave us a little bit of confidence saying, hey, we can play with these teams as long as we just, bring our A game and come focused. And I think that games like Pitt and Penn State are going to be really fun for a lot of us. Especially with the Pennsylvania kids that we have on the team, me being one of them. Since Temple left the conference, I haven't played in Pennsylvania since I've been in college, so that's going to be really fun for us to do that.
And finally, what's the motto? Justin March alluded to it a little bit more, TNT, today, not tomorrow. Kind of expand more about this motto that the team just brought in this season and what it's done so far for the program.
I think the way I interpret it, TNT is just one day at a time. You know what I mean? You can't think about tomorrow before you think about today. And, another thing is just about urgency. You know what I mean? You got to the fierce urgency of now is another thing that we've heard. And, that's just why we're going with the TNT.
Okay, and thank you so much for taking the time with us.